4 months of the year, and the Helsinki Peninsula disappears under a white blanket of snow, masking the division of land and sea. And yet the Finnish capital keeps its skies and water and streets moving. The key to keeping on top of it all is good Snow-How. Snow clearance in Helsinki is a virtual military operation. Every 10 seconds, a truck arrives, dumps its snow and leaves. Only with this sort of precision can they keep the city moving in the depths of winter. This winter season, Helsinki has had its thickest snow cover in more than 50 years. The man in charge is the Deputy Mayor, Pekka Sauri. He responded by launching Operation Snow War, resorting to special measures to accelerate snow removal in the inner city.
It's certainly been a major strain. If you look at the piles of snow around the city, it's hard to know whether there's a car buried underneath or whether it's just snow.
Day and night, snowplows trawl Helsinki's streets, shoveling and relocating 5,000 truckloads of snow every 24 hours. Plowed, collected, driven off and dumped somewhere else. Almost a third of the wasted snow ends up in the sea, where tugboats circle continuously, helping it melt away.
If you stop this for 10 minutes, it freezes over, and that's it, that's the end.
Another 3,000 loads get dumped daily on land. It creates Helsinki's artificial mountain range of snow. Those who live here are expected to play their part too. Whose snow is this?
Well, this is actually, if the snow is on the street, on the driveway, it's the city's snow. But as soon as we plow it, then it becomes the properties.
So that was your snow?
Yeah.
And now it's their snow?
Right.
And who has to get rid of it now?
The property.
That's rather good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Means you don't have to get rid of it.
No.
Getting the snow out of the way is not just about convenience, it's a matter of safety. Knocking the ice off the roof is of crucial importance. Just recently, a large chunk of ice fell from a building and killed the man walking beneath. No less of a hazard are the city's icy road. One very famous Finn knows a thing or two about driving in tough conditions. The Formula One driver Heikki Kovalainen tells me that without some specialised training, you can't even get a driving licence. How important is it to learn to drive in these conditions? Because the roads do get gritted pretty quickly in Helsinki and around it.
Yeah, I mean the surface to clean the roads is excellent in our country, but in any case, a little layer of ice is actually forming on the top of the surface very, very quickly, and the roads, even if they look that there's no free snow there, is actually icy. So it's absolutely essential to be able to control the car.
The real champion in this city's war on snow is Helsinki Airport. Unlike many of its European neighbours, Vantaa Airport stayed operational throughout winter. It prides itself on having an infallible maintenance programme.
In our situation, since we have 5 months of snow every year, we have to be able to deal with the snow and ice situations. It's our strategic competitive edge that this airport is open and operates all the time.
Thanks to this specialised fleet of machines, this slick operation can clear a runway in as little as 4 minutes.
It's not just a question of good machines. It's not just a question of good people. Of course you need those both, but you need good snow tactics. I would say that excellent coordination is the key.
It certainly seems to work. The last time Helsinki Airport shut was in 2003, and that was for a mere 30 minutes.
from a functional perspective, I think we really have to start looking at different airports around Europe and understand that the type of climate change that we have, the type of sudden changes that we have to be prepared for the worst, and the worst cannot be 5 centimeters of snow.
Helsinki's airport is clearly the gold standard. In the city, despite strenuous efforts to keep things moving, City Hall still has its critics, and some of them are pretty high up.
You must have had a wry smile on your face, Prime Minister, when you've seen other European countries grind to a halt.
No, actually, I'm not pleased with my home city's way to handle with snow, because we could have done it better here in Helsinki. But compared to other countries, we manage the situation brilliantly.
There are no sort of magic tricks here. The only sort of surefire way of preventing the problems would be to sort of build a roof over the city, but that's maybe some way off.
Until then, the pile continues to grow, reaching such great heights it doesn't fully melt before next year's snows start to arrive. Helsinki is at the mercy of winter. It is only by planning for the worst that the city keeps moving. In fact, it is only through its policy of Snow-How that Helsinki has any future.